two stocks that are making the headlines today. They're in the news. They're going crazy. They're up many, many percentiles. And listen, if you're not making money in these stocks, what are you doing? Welcome to the newsroom. So we got two stocks that are going crazy. We got solid Biosciences up over 100%, and we got Bed Bath & Beyond, grandma's store, going ballistic. Let's find out what's going on. First, solid Biosciences. Why is this one running? Currently trading at $4.12. It's midday. Ticker SLDB, as in Dave Buster's. Up 102% over the past week, which is mainly just today because this thing has been dead. Before we get into the technicals of the stock to see if we could possibly still buy it, why did it take off? FDA lifts hold on solid Bio's Dushin study. Shares rocket 61%. Now listen, if you would have bought in pre-market at 61% when this thing was up, you would have made another 40, 50, 60% because the stock kept going. It hit like 120%. The key is to find these stocks pre-market. I'm going to show you how to do that, but just hang on. Let's finish this. Let's finish what we're dissecting into here. Thinly traded nanocap solid Biosciences jumped 61% on robust volume in reaction to the FDA's removal of the clinical hold placed on its clinical trial. All right, so they're doing a trial on muscular dystrophy medicine. Now, there are some issues in that trial, as there usually is with these trials and new medicines. It's normal. Trial and error until they keep tweaking it and getting better. But a bunch of people had some problems. And the FDA shut them down. They put a hold on it. They said, hey, listen, people are running around not doing too well. They're not looking healthier. They're looking worse. We need to know from you that everything is fine and dandy, and then we'll lift the hold, and then you can resume your trial. And that's what happened. They lifted the hold. The trial will be resumed. Stocks rocketed 100%. These biotechs are nuts. I mean, look at the calls for this thing. If you would have had a call before this happened, 250 calls up 1,700%. $5 calls up 5,200%. 5,200%? You're saying if I put $1 in, I would have made 5 G's? Am I reading that correctly? Calls through the roof, shares through the roof, to the window, to the walls. So here's the article right here. Today announced that the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has lifted the clinical hold. Announced in July 2020, the FDA has requested further manufacturing information, updated safety and efficacy data for all patients dosed. They're saying, hey, we want to make sure our patients are safe. Biosciences reached out. They said, hey, listen, we're going to clear things up because we want to resume and make a lot of money. So taking a look at the chart, looking at this bad boy, this thing looks like it's going back down to Putville. Straight down. This thing was trading at $2, popped to $6, and now it's in the 4s, low 4s, and it's not looking good because it didn't hold this support line. It failed, it fell through, and now it's just skydiving. It jumped out of the plane. Now, we have this huge gap, this box. That's a gap area. That's what they call it. When there's a big empty space where the stock is here, and then it opens up here, nothing here. There's no data. It's going to close it and put some data in there. Most of the time, it fills it. It's called a gap fill. So we got a big gap, a big square. Now, volume is light. If an institution sees this and they say, all right, this is actually looking pretty promising, let's buy into this thing, they can move this entire stock with one trade. They pump a couple million in this thing, could juice right up into the 5s, into the 6s. It's very possible, but me personally, I'm thinking Putville, unless we get that institutional buyer to buy into this thing and pump some volume into it. The next stock is ticker BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. Why? Because I don't know. They sell beds, bath, and more. Currently trading at $19.55. They're up over 30%. Why would Bed Bath & Beyond's jump up 30%? Because I don't think I ever stepped foot in this place. I don't want to go to a place with just beds and baths. That sounds boring, okay? Very boring unless you're maybe over 70. Here's our article. Look at this lady. See, she got some wrinkles, over 70. Wearing the mask, got the purse. It's a mom. Or grandma. Bed Bath & Beyond jumps the highest in 18 months on strong sales. These moms, they're bored. They're inside, locked up with the kids, driving them crazy from the Rona. They're saying, hey, husband, watch the grandkids. I'm going to go to Bed Bath & Beyond. The husband shakes his head because he knows that Grammy is going to go buy a new bed. And they already have a good bed. She's bored. But if she doesn't go, she's probably going to cheat on you with George at bingo. Bed Bath & Beyond shares soared to the highest level since April 2019 after the home furnishing chain posted a surprise gain in quarterly sales. Now this is actually pretty incredible. Looking at the chart of Bed Bath & Beyond, at the bottom of Rona season in April it was at $4. Now it's at $20. The last time it was at $20 was in June of 2018. What the hell happened? Are grandmas and moms this bored? Are they all shopping here? What am I missing? Did they recently get a hot dog stand, a food court, or something where you could spend your day? A Starbucks? What's in there? I need to do a deep dive. Now looking at the chart, I will admit, it's not looking great. I got two scenarios though. You have the green scenario, which is the bullish, and the red, which is the bearish. Now typically when a stock runs up 30%, it's going to pull back down. It's not going to continue going up, but they had positive earnings, so maybe investors are looking forward to the next quarter. Earnings are going to be good again, so let's keep riding this wave up. I don't think so. This is probably most likely what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to fill that gap all the way down to the 15s. That would be insane. I think it's going to pull down to the mid-17s and then head back up when institutions, hedge funds start buying back into this thing. Now, if you look down at the RSI, this thing is through the roof. It busted through the chimney. It needs to cool down. Look at the yellow in the RSI at the bottom. This line needs to come down, back down to 40 level, and then it could head back up. And that's why I'm predicting in my white arrows what's going to happen. It's going to come down to that mid-17 mark and then punch back through 20. You got to wait till RSI cools off. RSI is going to keep going up forever. It's going to pull back. It has to. People want to sell off and collect their profits. And once people start to sell off at the peak of the mountain, the sell-off is going to continue. It's going to waterfall. Everyone's going to want to get out and lock in those profits. That's how it goes. Stocks that jump up this much, people want to lock in those gains. Look at it. It's curling. It's curling over. It broke under 20. If it stays under 20, it's going back down into the mid-17s. I'm calling it. Now, I was curious how Bed Bath & Beyond is handling the corona wave, so I went to their website. Right here, look at the front page. Fast, easy, contactless shopping. Free curbside and store pickup, same-day delivery. They're moving with the times. They got it all figured out. They're doing everything they're supposed to do to keep their website functional and keeping their retail store functional. The numbers in their sales report, it shows. They're killing it. Profits through the roof. Oh, and look, we're at a little different spot today. I actually found this nice park. The cool thing about my channel is I'm in a newsroom, and it's mobile. It's in a car. I got 3 different cars, so I like to mix it up. I jump in different ones. I move around, and I like different sceneries. I don't want to be crammed up in an office. I'm crammed up in an office when I'm actually trading. So when I do these videos, I get in the car, I drive. I get into the elements. I breathe the fresh air. Wow. It's a sign. It says, do not park here. They won't know. So it's a mobile newsroom on the go. Anywhere I want. If I travel, I could do it at a lake. I could do it at a campfire. I could do it at a restaurant. Anywhere. Anyway. All right, moving on. I have this up here because Webull just came out with a new promotion where they're going to give you 2 stocks if you deposit $100 or more between now and October 15th. If you don't have Webull, you are 100% missing out because Webull is incredible. It annihilates Robinhood. Robinhood is good. I like Robinhood for trading options. The interface is very simple. You can look at it and see everything, but you can't do much. If you feel limited with Robinhood, Webull is your friend. Webull is incredible. I love Webull. I use Webull every day. I barely ever touch Robinhood. I just use Robinhood for long-term dividends, buy my stocks, forget about it. So I have a link in the description. Click that. You could sign up with Webull if you don't have it yet. You'll get 2 free stocks valued anywhere from $800 to $1,600. So you could possibly make $3,200 by putting $100 in. And I have some friends and people that have used it from YouTube that have messaged me saying, I made a couple $100 just getting a free stock. It's crazy. Who's that? Is that security? Okay, now let's go into why you should use Webull. So if you see people post online or your friends saying, hey, I made all this money on this stock, went crazy, up 100%, blah, blah, blah. This is how you do it. This is how you find those stocks and how you capitalize on them. So on mobile, this is the markets tab. Now you get a quick look at how the markets are doing, the NASDAQ, the S&P, the Dow Jones. It's all right there. You have the advancers, the decliners, the net inflow. I could tell you all about this in another video. There's a lot to take in. They have everything. So as you can see, looking at the 1 day, we got solid Bioscience on there, 109% killing it. We got Thriv, whatever the other weird names are. But this will show you where all the top gainers are for today. So you can actually go into here into pre-market and click that, see which ones are up. If you would have did this morning and hit pre-market, you would have saw Biosciences at 60% up, you could have bought in and made 50% on it. If you sold it right now, you would have killed it. So this is a very powerful tool. You can find these top gainers other places, but I like this app because it includes everything, literally everything. I don't know what's missing. Everything in here. So let's keep going. I'll show you more. So you have your top losers if you're interested in putting any stocks into Putville City. You got your most active. What stocks are the most active? You got hot ETFs. Shows you all the ETFs. It breaks it down. Best performing industries. If you want to check out renewable energy, just click it. It's going to show you all the stocks in renewable energy that are up. Check this out. You can see the global markets. You can check them all out. China, Japan, US, Canada, wherever you want to look, all the global markets right there, easy to see. You got crypto, if you're interested in crypto. It's all available. If you click on Explore, you can see sectors, internet gaming, IPO center, calendar for IPOs, splits, dividends. You're going to have so much fun browsing around on this thing. You'll never get bored. You'll find so much information and content. You'll never question, how did you find this stock? Where do I go to see this? How do I find out earnings coming out? How do I find out what company's IPOing this month? It's all in there. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. That's another video of what's happening in the news and the top movers of today. Link is in the description for Webull. Hit the subscribe as well if you're new to the channel. I do these videos all the time. Also, a deep dive just aired yesterday. I did a deep dive on a pizza place. Right now, we're in the chase with the pizza lady. She's driving the Camry and she's moving. What's that slogan? How fast? Super fast. Real fast, that fast. I think that's our slogan. And she's gone. Oh, no, wait. That's Jimmy John's. That link will be at the end of the video. Again, by watching this channel, you're learning tips. You're not just getting free stocks, you're learning tips. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to retire young.